Recapping our top story now, the Ontario government has given in to immense public pressure and will finally legislate paid sick days. Employees will soon be able to receive up to $200 of pay for 3 days if they're forced to miss work due to COVID-19. And Richard Southern joins us now. Richard, you've been gathering reaction to that announcement from the small business community.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big story for business owners because they're going to have to pay up front, right? You know, if their employee is now sick, they're going to have to keep paying them for 3 days, and the government will later reimburse them up to $200 per day. But, you know, some small business owners, they're worried they're not going to get that money in time. Remember, there was the small business support grant, money direct to business owners that the Ford government had been paying out. The second tranche of that, still slow as far as getting to business owners. Dan Kelly with the Canadian Federation of Independent Business tells me he worries the business owners are going to be caught in the lurch here.
Over a month ago in the Ontario budget, the province promised to automatically pay out a second round of small business grants to every employer who is successful. 6 weeks later, the money's just now starting to roll out to small business owners, creating huge concern and cash flow issues. And so if the Ontario new sick leave provisions are going to be paid out to employers as slow as that, potentially even worse, many firms will not be able to make it. The government's not great at getting money out the door.
Of course, it is worth reminding everyone there was 2 mandated paid sick days on the books before the Ford government got rid of them just over 2 years ago. And I know Erica Cynthia Mulligan's going to have her great take on this coming up in a little bit as well.
She will, yes. All right. The past year has been very tough on businesses, which makes this next story somewhat surprising, Richard.
Yeah, no question about it. Ontario's fiscal watchdog talking about bankruptcies, and you would think, Erica, that bankruptcies would be through the roof. Look at all of those empty, vacant storefronts after all. But would you believe that's not the case? The Financial Accountability Office said today that insolvencies last year were actually down 24%. Why is that? Well, they said all the government support measures really helped. The low interest rates, the record low interest rates really helped, as did the banks, which allowed people to defer payments in many cases. However, the FAO says trouble could still be lurking on the horizon. We could see insolvencies tick higher, they say, Erica, once the government starts rolling back all of their support measures.
All right, and finally, Beyond Meat is best known for hamburger alternatives, but the company is now branching out. What's this about, Richard?
Faux chicken. We could be eating plant-based chicken. Do you like the Beyond Meat there,
I've had
Erica?
it before, and I do like it, actually, yes.
Pretty convincing stuff. Of course, they are known for what we're looking at there. They're burgers. They're plant-based beef and ground beef and whatever. Bloomberg News, though, reports they are going to start selling faux chicken later this summer. It would be a significant move for the company because real chicken is the most popular meat sold in Canadian grocery stores. So this could be a big new source of revenue for the company. Aside from chicken, Beyond Meat confirming today that they're actually going to tweak their burger recipe to make them healthier, more nutritious, and hopefully a bit cheaper down the road as well. Erica, quickly, I want to update you on a story we talked about yesterday, DoorDash. We were talking about how they're going to change the fees they charge restaurants. DoorDash telling us that's not the case in Canada just yet, though they are looking at the situation.